Hi everyone. I haven't done a video in a really long time, and basically because my new job keeps me super busy, but I wanted to at least do a walkthrough of my January and February bullet journal. So that's what I'm going to do today. I did film a walkthrough of January, but it's been so long, and I just finished setting up February's just now. I've been watching videos instead of filming while I draw because it's quiet in the house with my husband being on the road. So he's trucking full-time for a while. So I like to have videos playing so I have some noise and feel like I'm not alone on the farm. I don't mind being alone, like I'm fine. My family lives, 100 yards away right next door. It's quiet. So anyway, I'm chatty, y'all know that, and I don't have the ability to go back and edit because I'm live, so I am so sorry, but here it is. This is the walkthrough. Let me preface by saying I'm doing a lot more drawing because I want to get better at drawing, but I kind of suck right now, and I'm aware of that, and you don't need to comment and tell me that I suck at drawing. I know I suck at drawing. I'll get better. I've always been a scrapbook artist and a collage artist, and that doesn't require doodles. At least not the way I do it. Scrapbooking doesn't. But I really want to get better, so sorry for the crappy drawings. Okay. All right. I am doing the larger, I've said before, full-size bullet journal. It bleeds like crazy. Do not ever buy Piccadilly brand bullet journals. The paper is super thin. So I've had to be pretty careful about what pens I'm using, and you still see there's still some shadowing and bleed through. It's actually worse on camera than it looks in real life, but yeah. So this is my splash page for January, and I attempted to draw snowflakes, and they turned out horribly. I used some Simply Gilded washi and some stickers from the Cricut Mess thing. This is a holographic. I know you can see that. I love the holographic. It's a holographic bow, and then some of her adorable little characters. And it turned out good that I put little snow people up there because it snowed this weekend. So here's my calendar. I have so much more space now that I'm doing the 8.5 by 11. I actually didn't even fill up the space because I didn't realize how much space I had. But I will get better the more I use it. I definitely like this large format. I'm just going to go with a different brand from now on. But the theme for January is blue and silver. And rather than go with any real theme like I've had in past journals, I'm just going with one color scheme per month. So this month is blue and silver. And on the first page, I always do my calendar and track the weather. The second page, I do my monthly goals, and I'm trying to do more no-spend days just for budgeting. And then I'm tracking what days I do my Bible study, and I actually have done Bible study this week. I just haven't marked it. I've actually done every day's Bible study. I just didn't always get it done on the day it was supposed to get done. But I did this week, so I just haven't colored in. And then I do some decorative stickers because I had more space than I thought I did. And I'm doing a verse. And I know I'm focusing a lot on my Bible stuff this year. That's a personal decision. That's not I don't know. It's just something I want to focus on this year. My second page is always my master's list. There's not a lot on it because I'm not putting anything from work on here, which means there's just not as much on it because most of my stuff is at work. And then I have a memories page. The memories page never gets done until the end of the month because I print out all my pictures at once and arrange them. And I am taking pictures, I just haven't put them yet. My mood tracker this year, I'm trying to do some different doodly type mood trackers, and this year it's a psychedelic rainbow bookshelf for this month. And I have my key down here at the bottom, and I really like how easy and simple the bookshelves are, and how even somebody with my lack of art skills can make them look pretty cool. And yeah, so So far, it's been a pretty good month. Lots of colors, but most of them are happy colors. Not a lot of green or pink, which makes me happy. I'm tracking my sleep, and I'm getting a little more, since I have more space. In addition to, what times I'm asleep, I'm tracking how much sleep I got. And I am noticing the more sleep I get, the happier I am. But when I get 10 hours or more, not happy. But when you go from 4 hours, you need 10 hours to make up for it. But yeah, there's my sleep tracker. My gratitude, I just didn't do a whole lot of creative with it. I just did a page. And these are some of the things I've been grateful for, and I will fill in more as we're going. I finally came up with 10 resolutions of what I want to do this year, my New Year's resolutions. Every month I will have something that's kind of unique to that month, and January, of course, resolutions. So my resolutions are read 7 Bible chapters a week. So far, so good. Go on a real vacation. I don't know what I mean by real. I guess Tom and I do a lot of weekend drives, and I mean something like planned that's not Disney. I love Disney, but I want to do something else. I want to lose some weight. I want to pray regularly. I want to finish grad school. I'm so close. I want to enter the fair. I want to finish my Disney scrapbook from the trip I took with my parents 5 years ago. 5.5 years ago now. I will finish that scrapbook this year. I'm pretty close. I should do a walkthrough of that someday because I'm pretty proud of it when I finish it. Buy a new house because our house is falling apart. Become a PR girl. I just think that'd be so much fun. And call my grandma 3 times a month. And I'm doing pretty good on that so far. I've called her twice this month, and I still have 2 weeks left. So, hey, I might even hit 4 this month. So these are my weekly spreads. And I've definitely changed the layout. I'm just going to flip through them until I get to the blank one. But I'm doing the same spreads, and I will probably keep the same layout for the whole year. But here you go. The first page is my trackers. And I have, the tasks that I want to track every day. Sorry about that. I probably don't need to have call grandma on there because I do not call her more than once a week. But my goal is to call her more. And then I have kind of just an art color page. I track pain, and actually this month has been really, really good. I normally have like constant back pain, and this month I just have not. What are you into, dog? Oh geez, who knows? She's chewing on something. Metrics is a work thing. Goals, I come up with goals for the week, and there's smaller things like last week was finish my UDS and BAT training, which is a work thing. Don't go to bed before 9. I'm an old woman. I like to go to bed before 9. And check off 5 old projects at work. And I did. I track my water intake, and then I have a little mini calendar that shows what week of the month it is. And then the second page is my daily. And I just put a couple of words about what happened. This isn't my schedule. This is my journal. My schedule goes in my normal planner. My journal goes in this planner. So there's my weekly spread. And I have next week set up too. And there's, I put different art elements in just to track it. And I know what I'm doing that day, so I'm kind of excited. February, I bet you can't guess the color scheme for February. It's pink and gold. And I love the washi dashboards everyone does, but I don't carry a traveler's notebook. So I kind of made one using some Simply Gilded washi and some of the stickers from the Happy Planner. Ooh, excuse me, winter box. I loved that box. I cannot say enough how much I love that box. But it's busy, but I like it. And that's all that matters, right? Okay, here's my February calendar. I gave myself a lot more space. I expanded the boxes by one entire box, except for Saturday and Sunday, which stayed at 4. And I think I'm gonna like this better. I don't know what else I'm gonna do, but I might actually track temperatures and stuff like that. I don't know. But there's my February calendar. And then knowing now that I have a lot more space than I think I do, I kind of spread things out and let it take up a little more space this time. There's my master list page. It's nothing fancy. It just is what it is. And my memories page, again, it just is what it is. For February, I decided for moods I was going to use hearts, and my hearts look terrible. Absolutely horrible. I mean, that is some crappy hearts drawing. I missed that week in elementary school, apparently, where you learn to draw hearts and count, because I thought that was heart number 28, and it wasn't. It was 26, so I had to draw a little one there and a little one there, because that's all the space I had. It looks horrific, but I'm growing and I'm learning, and I will do better in the future. Okay, my sleep tracker. You can see I just set it up by putting the dates on this side and the hours across the top. I do 12-hour increments because I'm not good at counting to 24. And if hey, Merida, get out of there. Out. Come on. My dog's getting in my crap stuff. She does that. If I put this in 24 hours, my brain would switch to 24 hours, and I can't function flipping back and forth. So there is that. My gratitude. I kind of want to do something cool here, but originally I was going to draw hearts, and then when I saw how horribly I drew the hearts on the mood tracker, I rethought that. And so I might just do the words like I did last time. I don't know. But I like focusing a little bit on, especially on days when I have a bad attitude, I like focusing on things that are good. So I try to do that. And then this month, I'm doing a page on what I love about my husband. This will probably be a combination of photos and words and phrases. So that's February. And I have the tape on and the dates on for all of the weeks, but I haven't drawn any of them in. Cricut Muss, the advent calendar that Cricut Paper Company did, had these in it, and her idea was to use these to label what kits you were going to use during each week. Yeah, I decided they were a really good way to mark my weeks. So I'm not going too far ahead. I've only done February, but I will use those throughout the year, and I think they're freaking awesome. And there's no rule that says you have to use things as the person who made it intended you to use it for. So I'm not going to. But anyway, that's my January and February walkthrough. I am keeping up with my pixel a day, which is still my favorite page in this bullet journal. And as you can see, I've had a pretty good week, or a pretty good month so far. I'm having a lot of okay days, but you know, with my husband being on the road, and I have not seen him since, gosh, when was the last time I saw him? The 11th? Yeah, I haven't seen my husband since January 11th. And I won't see him until February 7th or 8th. I think it's all right that I'm doing a whole lot of okay days. I mean, even the day he left was okay. So I'm all right with that. For me, you know, here. January's a tough month for me. It always has been. Well, not always. It has been since my dad passed away, and it will be 5 years next week. So January's a tough month. You got the letdown from Christmas, which is always kind of blah. Mary? And it's cold, and our heater doesn't heat very well, so it's cold. And my husband's not here, and work is busy, and the newness of me has worn off, so now I'm getting to deal with the everyday problems, and people are being real and letting their real personalities out, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, my staff is freaking awesome, and I love them, but I'm definitely getting to see the conflict, kind of, and dealing with a little bit more stress. But I still love it. I love it every day. I think I work for the best company in the world, and I think my staff is the best staff in the world. And I'm not going to say where I work, but yeah, I love my job, which is why I'm there like 10 hours a day. I get to work around 7:30, and I usually leave about 6. If my husband was home, I would be trying a lot harder to be out the door at 4:30. But since he's not, the only people I have waiting on me at home are the puppies, and they're fine. So they get lots of attention when I'm home. So I don't worry about leaving. You know, I'll stay there and get stuff done and, you know, give into my workaholic ways. It keeps me occupied. But anyway, I'm digressing. That's my bullet journal. Thanks for joining me for the walkthrough, and I will see you guys next time. I do have some other videos to upload. I'll get around to it. But I want to do something.